red team is underway. To return, this now Jacoby Jones. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They come out here in the I. Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson. And a cutback left. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. On the left side, it's McDonald. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Sam Acho there for the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
On 2nd down, Anderson trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's see what they go to here on 3rd down and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. On the left side, this is Stills. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Anderson. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit. But must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Left side here to Sanders. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
I know it's all smiles on the offensive side of the ball right now, but you and I both know the entire mindset was just pick up the first down. What do you call that? One of those gravy plays?
Gravy, absolutely. They got more than they bargained for.
Love the way it turned out for them. Couldn't imagine going into the play that they thought this would be the end result.
Yeah, the defense got to be shaking their head, though. Pass incomplete.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, they'll give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
2nd down following the incompletion. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The play clock's running down. Just beating the play clock is Newton. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tony Dorsett, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Now Jones. Oh, jumping over. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
In the backfield is Anderson. Here's Stafford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. So they will go for it. Stafford. And Allen's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now it's Stafford. And to the right side here, it's Allen. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be 1st down, New England.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. On the left side, it's McDonald. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this. Six yards to go here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. And quickly, they get to the line. 3rd and 2, Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They come out here in the eye. On 4th down, here's Tolbert. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep drop. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Stafford here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Set, lady.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Now following the interception, here's Newton. They set up the screen to Dorsett. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd down and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
On 1st and 10, Newton. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Newton now to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
To the air again, Newton. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Now movement already, so a flag down here on our very first play. To throw is Brady. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
220! 220! Wide!
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop them at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tony Dorsett, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
220! 120!
They'll go again to McCoy. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
220!
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And I think the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They were trying to get the connection with the former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's 2nd down. Second down now after the incompletion.
35!
1 man on the backfield. That's McCoy.
120!
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete to Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
220.
On second down, here's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So here we go, 1st and 10 now. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Like 20.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Like 20.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Here's Newton now on Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Boy, a rarity there. A completed pass, and it turns into 2 points for the other team.
Brandon, in retrospect, he would have been better served to let that one drop. But wide receivers aren't wired that way. So here, he thinks he can make a play with the football. But defensively, they had other ideas.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They come up in an offset eye. On first down, Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. This will be caught by Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
20.
And the back goes into motion. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Here's McCoy. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And he's got Shockey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. One man on the backfield. That's McCoy. Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge. No place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 2nd down, here's Brady. That is caught inside the 5. A nice gain of 21 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg Olsen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So they're going to go for 2. And before the snap here, we've got a timeout by the offense. It's their first of this first half, and they'll get together and talk this one over. And they will line up now for the two-point try. Brady's going to look to throw, and he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Newton on first down. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. And with the play clock counting down towards 0, Todd Bowles will take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Now a first down throw for Newton. They set up the screen to Dorsett. They'll get 32 yards there. And that leads to a Los Angeles first down.
A well-executed screen pass means the offensive line has bluffed the defenders. They make them think that they could just get through and get to the quarterback. Instead, they're setting them up. Little screen pass, lopped it over them, and now they're in front, and they get downfield for big yardage when they do it right.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Benjamin Watson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. And that makes it 14-10. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg Olsen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he puts it through. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They come out here in the eye. Again, it'll be Dorsett. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first down, it's Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. A gain of 6 there on first. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Benjamin Watson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. And his kick is right through. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. They'll pitch it out to McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brady to throw on 2nd down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
To throw, it's Brady. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. McCoy. LaShawn McCoy unable to get to the marker. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Third down now following the run. Newton to throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They come out here in the eye. And Newton's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Newton taking it in. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah. There. And the Eagles are going to
Come on now. They fucking crackers, Cynthia. Cynthia, they crackers.
But to
crackers,
be real,
bro.
they not even Chelsea daddy. I mean, his Chelsea granddad is from here. He's an Indian, a full-blood Indian. He's from here. They from here. They native American. They are from here. You know what I'm saying? They're not even called white. Slaves. We are black African American.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to
Cynthia.
Short. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot
Nah, huh? No, we're not from Africa. No. But do you know what Egypt is that, though? Okay, then. But we're not from Africa. We from where? Motherfucking here.
Yeah, we are from here.
We from here. No, our ancestors are from here. From here. We're from here.
I thought it was Egypt.
But not the position they want to be in. Still
We're from here. Man, but y'all better tune in.
How is it possible?
How is this? We originated from here. They shipped us from here to Europe, to Africa, just so.
Yeah, they were
I gotta show you. Yeah, they were selling us all around the world, but that's why it's black people everywhere, just like it's white people everywhere. Come on now. We from motherfucking here, bro. We from here. They just took this shit over, just like they did everywhere fucking else. They did everybody dirty.
I let them know, bro. Right.
Huh? They were though. They were though. At a point in time, they were. They were. Cynthia, this shit go all the way back, but to the 1400s. Before we was even thought about, bro. We the one made white people. We made white people, bro.
No, look, I bet.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Answer this question: how could a white person stay here? How could they stay here if they did not have sunscreen and sunblock? How could they stay here? We didn't have houses. Black people can stay outside for 24 hours. We can be at the beach for 24 hours. No sunblock, no nothing. Can a white person do that? Why? Why? Because they're gonna do what? They're gonna fry. They can't be in the sun. They can't. They can't be in the sun for a long period of time.
This is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late.
Black people, we can be out there all fucking day, night, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whole week. Black people get sunburned. We get sunburned, but what? We don't fucking burn. I get every
Yeah, we can be out there for a little bit of I got burned when I got home. That's when I put out burned.
We gotta be out there for a long ass period of time for us to start really cooking. They can be out. They can't be out there 24 hours like we can. They be out there 24 hours. They cooking. They fucking red, hot, smoking. You can't even touch them bitches.
Brady will look to throw for it, and he's got it. So they're trying for 2 successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal.
But that shit like fucking kill their ass, like a bitch torturing them, bro. All you gotta do is let their ass sit out there in the sun. That's how I turn to a cracker. Let their ass sit right out there in the sun and just go out there and touch their ass all over. The water. But you feel me?
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play.
You can get your ass.
And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 83% of the time you win.
Inside the 5. Touchdown, LA.
Okay, y'all never see on the corner where the police is sitting
47
there.
yards.
They be
And
all
the
who's
Rams
watching
add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat.
It's on the right hand side.
Yeah.
When I did practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receiver.
Oh yeah.
I don't I ain't never seen a black nigga in that reality.
That is me.
What a black niggas at
Zone
there?
for the touchdown.
What?
When you see the black niggas come out there?
What do you see black people go to rehab? We don't need no damn rehab.
Yes, the
Better rehab.
everybody need
Bitch, you better
rehab.
hit you some motherfucking drugs and rehabilitate. Yup.
What we have to
That's
do
it.
going forward.
Shit, what the
That ain't
hell?
your rehab.
It's like black people go to motherfucking counseling. We don't go to motherfucking rehab. We don't do that shit. That's white people shit. They made that for white. They made that for crackers. I want that. They didn't make that shit for
No
niggas.
niggas do rehab.
No, niggas do rehab, but ain't no
It's
niggas
a
on.
very few of them. Lexus did. Diamond System went to rehab.
Like, come on now.
It's a very,
What's up?
very few.
My boy. I said, say what you said again. I want to tell you, look that shit up on YouTube. That shit real. Huh? Yeah. From the Caucasus Mountains. They were made by a black man. Man, where my phone at? I'm finna show y'all this shit. By a black man.
Okay, I'm not telling you.
I'm finna show y'all this shit. It's in the here and shit, and they tell you how black people were originally from America, bro. We're originally from here, bro.
So we
They just took us and sold us
we're
around.
actually just dark Americans. Which playing.
How they outsmarted us and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video. They said how they outsmarted us and all that shit. How
I was showing Blair that shit at work. I like, man, that shit crazy. Yeah, we was here first.
Resources. These black Indians, now mistaken as African Americans, were shipped back to America and classified as African slaves. This part of our history is what the school systems failed to mention in history programs.
Yeah.
The American society was an
I'm trying to find this nigga though.
homeland. The tens of millions of black Americans, or rather Indians, who disappeared in 1492 did not all die in the Holocaust.
Yeah, you could tell.
America. Hundreds of thousands were. How can you be
Oh yeah.
exile in your own homeland without it being your own? Also stated in his I Have a Dream speech that we are held in what Negroes, or rather African off the grid at a
Man, you gotta look at this. Just tune in to what he's saying now. For real. Like, but it makes sense though. The shit makes sense. It ain't